What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, like always, Octagon Jordan. We're continuing here with the Apple River stabbing case. You guys really seem to like my first video. I got a lot of positive feedback on that. And it's day 4 of the trial. Just wrapped up today. We've got a lot of witnesses. A lot of things have been said. I kind of want to break down what the prosecution's going after, what the defense is going after. And then I got a little tidbit video of the defendant's best friend on the witness stand. So when I listened to this video originally, obviously it's the defendant's best friend. The defendant's name is Nikolai Mew. Dumbass last name, I know. So I was thinking, oh, you know, this is going to be a defense witness. This guy's going to say everything that the defense wants. He's going to be, stubborn with the prosecution. But once he was cross-examined, there was actually a lot of small W's for the prosecution. A lot of small W's. I was listening to it in my earbuds. I wasn't even actually watching the video. And I was like, oh, geez, oh my God, ooh. You know, just picturing myself as if I was on the jury. So anybody, grab your drinks, grab your smokes. Happy Friday night. My girlfriend's out at a concert with a friend. I got the house to myself. Octagon Jordan's living large, living it up, enjoying my Friday night. I decided to treat myself. I got a little Jack Daniel's Tennessee Apple crafted cocktail. So no beers for the kid tonight. We're just going with the fucking mixed drinks. You know what I mean? I might have had a couple gin and tonics before I hopped on. That's none of your business. That's none of your business. Anyway, here's the video. Before I break it down, basically to give you a recap, when the eyewitnesses were on the stand, you know, the 17-year-olds that were part of the group of the gentleman that got murdered, another 17-year-old, couple other eyewitnesses, the defense was trying to poke holes in their story using the first-hand eyewitness video. So what people reported to the police that same day after the incident or a couple days after in their police reports, oh, you said he used the right hand to punch her. You said he used the left hand to punch her. You said he slapped her. You said he punched her. Unfortunately, the video pans away right before the defendant, Nikolai, however you pronounce it, punches the woman. The video pans away. It pans back to her friend, Dante, the white guy, punching Nikolai in the face. So allegedly, he punches the girl first, then Dante, the friend, punches him second. The video, the first-hand video, doesn't catch the first punch, pans away. It pans back. The white girl's holding her face like this as if she got punched. And then you see Dante punch Nikolai. So they're trying to poke holes in this story. Oh, you know, did he really punch first? Did he really cause the physical altercation first? Was he the one who started it? This guy's saying right hand. This guy's saying left hand. This guy's saying slap, punch. So they're using the first-hand video against all the eyewitnesses, even though they gave all their first-hand accounts, still in shock, the day of, just saw a traumatic event. So that's kind of the defense's spin on things to try and, you know, push the jury in that direction that, no, you know, the defendant did not start it. He got punched first. These people are all over the place. They're saying different stories. They don't know what happened. It's obviously false. Now, we know that's bullshit. You can see in the video, the girl's glasses are gone. She's holding her face. All 15 witnesses say the same thing. But regardless, that's beside the point. What I want to talk about today is the defendant's best friend. This guy's name is, what's this motherfucker's name? Augusto, or fucking something like that. His name's like Augusto, or Abstani, or fucking something like that. He's the defendant's best friend. So when I was watching this, I was like, oh, God, this is going to be money for the defense. You know, they're going to say this, they're going to say that. He's not going to contribute anything to the prosecution. Boy, was I wrong. I was listening, and when the prosecution was cross-examining, I was like, oh, boom, nice, bang, boom. So a lot of good things in this. Basically, what the defense is using these people for, the people that were in the defendant's party, like his best friend, his ex-wife, the other people that were in his group of tubers, they're basically trying to use them as, oh, when he walked back, you know, he was in shock, right? He was scared. He had clearly just fought for his life because, you know, it's a self-defense case. He was in fear for his life. That's why he stabbed everybody. So they're trying to, you know, trying to proclaim that, oh, when he came back to his original group with his best friend and his wife, he was scared. He looked like a ghost. He looked like Casper. Unfortunately for the defense, he did not give himself up to the police. He did not call the police. He threw the knife into the woods. When the police were there, he put on a trench coat, glasses, and a hat and tried to walk past them. When they arrested him and detained him, he said, "Oh, what am I being arrested for? I heard there was a stabbing and I look like the suspect. I look like the description given." Or he played dumb, basically. Not good for the defense. If it's a self-defense case, if someone's trying to stab me and I shoot them, when the police come, I'm going to tell them, "Hey, this guy, hey, right here, officer, this guy tried to stab me. You know, he's running at me with a knife. I had to shoot him. Self-defense. Like, look at the video. That's what happened." This guy, Nikolai, the defendant, he put on a trench coat. He put on sunglasses, a hat, didn't talk to the police, ran away, threw the knife into the woods. When he got questioned, he was like, "Oh, what happened? A stabbing? I look like the guy? I don't, what?" Tried to play dumb. In the questioning, he said that the kids had the knife. So his story's all over the place. But the defense is trying to paint a picture that, oh, he walked back scared, and, you know, when he got arrested, he didn't what's the word? He didn't confront the police. He didn't fight the police. He gave in, you know. He abided to their commands. He was very submissive. He just was confused. But anyway, this is the cross-examination. So when the defense was questioning their witness, the defendant, Nikolai's best friend, who was 200 feet away, he says he didn't see anything. He saw Nikolai walk back in fear. His eyes were wide. He didn't say much. When the police came, he was very, you know, he conformed to their requirements. He abided by their commands. He respected them pretty much. He did what they asked. So the defense actually makes the prosecution makes some amazing points here that I want to go over in today's video. So let's get into it. This is the cross-examination of the defendant's best friend, and there's a lot of good points for the prosecution here.
Mr. Anderson, do you have any questions?
You've tubed on the Apple River several times, including with Nick, right?
By the way, this guy speaks Spanish. That's why he's got the headset on. It takes a little bit for him to answer. So just, you know, bear with us here. But there's a lot of good things here for the prosecution. A lot of good things.
Nosotros sí, pero con él la segunda vez.
We had, but it was the second time with him.
And the Apple River, it's kind of a party scene, agreed?
Please repeat for the interpreter.
The Apple River, it's kind of a party scene. Lots of people on the river drink.
Sí.
Yes.
Your group was drinking.
Sí.
Yes.
Probably most of the groups you saw on the river were drinking.
Sí.
Yes.
Were you intoxicated?
No.
No.
How many drinks did you have, do you know?
Probably like 4 beer.
Probably like 4 beer.
And you said you told Nick not to go look for the phone, but he insisted, right?
Correcto.
Correct.
And Ariel wasn't worried.
So that's why Nick was near the 17-year-olds with his scuba gear. One of the people in his group lost their phone. He went to look for it with his scuba gear, basically. That's the story.
About his phone because he had insurance, right?
Correcto.
Correct.
And after Sandy said Nick's in trouble, you started walking towards Nick, right?
Correcto.
Correct.
And you got pretty close to where Nick was, right?
No.
No.
You got a lot closer than Sergio did, right?
No sé, porque en ese momento yo no sé dónde estuvo Sergio.
No.
Pero sí no estaba cerca.
I don't know because I don't know where Sergio was at that moment, but yes, I was close.
And you saw Nick in the water, you said, right?
Sí.
Yes.
You never saw Nick do anything to anyone?
No.
No.
You said you were concerned for Nick's safety, right?
Correcto.
Correct.
You walked over there, right?
Sí.
Yes.
Walked over.
And you told police, I didn't see, we don't know what happened because Nick didn't tell us anything, right?
Correcto.
Correct.
And you said that multiple times.
Correcto.
Correct.
You told police multiple times that Nick ran away.
I'm going to zoom up a little bit here. Move forward just a tad bit here.
It's overruled. He can answer if he understands. Do you understand the question?
No, no entiendo la pregunta.
No, I don't understand the question.
You need to rephrase them.
He wasn't walking fast back to your group, was he?
Él no iba a caminar.
So what the prosecution's trying to establish here is that he was walking back to his group. He wasn't running back. He wasn't scared. Oh my God, this big group, this big gang's going to beat the shit out of me. I need to run away. So that's what they're trying to establish. He walked back nonchalant. He was not scared. He walked back to the group.
Él venía caminando.
He was walking.
But not quickly, right?
No, no.
Nope.
No, no.
No, sir.
And then after he walked past you, you told police the groups were fighting each other.
Move up a little bit here.
You didn't see any injuries on Nick when he walked back, right?
No.
No.
No injuries on Nick when he walked back, the defendant who stabbed everybody. 0 injuries. And yet he was scared for his life. The defense is trying to say he was surrounded. It was 13 against 1. He was scared for his life. There's a video of it. He got punched by one guy because he punched a woman, and then the other guy shoved him. Neither of the 12 people in the 13-person group jumped in. He wasn't getting curb stomped. He wasn't getting kicked. He wasn't almost KO'd. He wasn't getting attacked. None of that. He wasn't bloodied. He wasn't bruised. And that's what his best friend's saying. No, he wasn't injured. He wasn't bloody when he came back. He was walking back nonchalant because he's the suspect. Why would he be scared?
And your group stayed at the sandbar for a while because Eric was helping with the victims, right?
No sé.
I don't know.
Was Nick helping with the victims? Was Eric helping with the injured?
No sé.
I don't know.
Eventually, when you did leave, it was because Nick said, let's go, right?
Repite la pregunta.
Can you repeat the question?
Eventually, when you did leave, it was because Nikolai Mew said, let's go.
No.
No.
When you got to the exit, there was a lot of police there, you said, right?
This is where it gets good, people. This is where it gets good for the prosecution.
Sí.
Yes.
There wasn't any belligerent people approaching you or anything like that?
No podría decirle si personas acercándose no, simplemente cuando va saliendo del río sabe que van personas adelante y van personas detrás. No sé a qué
couldn't-
se refiere usted.
I couldn't tell you if there were people approaching us or getting closer to us. There were people in front. There were people behind us. I don't know what you're referring to.
You didn't get threatened or anything when you got out to the exit, right?
The reason he's asking that question is because there was a report of a pedestrian with a baseball bat looking for the suspect. So he's basically reinforcing that They didn't get threatened by any pedestrians. Nobody knew that Nikolai was the suspect at this point. So they weren't scared. You know, that's why he was acting nonchalant, basically. It's about
No.
to get good.
No.
It's about to get good.
When Nick came back to your group, he told you they took my knife, right?
I don't remember.
You told
I
police.
don't remember.
You told police multiple times they took Nick's knife out of his pocket, right?
So Nick's best friend told police that Nick said the kids took his knife because that's what he said when he got interrogated. He said the kids were the ones with the two knives. He got attacked. He was able to rip one of the knives out of the kid's hand, and he was getting attacked, so he had to stab him. His interrogation, I can't wait for the detective to talk who actually interrogated him. I think that's the biggest crip in his story. I mean, the first-hand video speaks for itself. Fuck all the lawyer talk. Fuck all this bullshit that's court talk. Everybody can watch the video and see what happens. I mean, it's fucking easy as that. It's easy as fucking that. But he also, I mean, it's consciousness of guilt. It's consciousness of guilt. If he was actually fear for his life and he shot somebody, in this case stabbed, he would tell the police, oh, this guy ran at me with a knife. I had to shoot him. Oh, these kids came at me with knives. I had to stab them. So that's what he told police in interrogation. Oh, the kids had two knives when they ran up on me. They tried to mug me or whatever he said. I took one of the knives out of their hand. I had to stab them to get them back. He didn't know that there was a fucking video. Who does that sound like? Does that sound like our boy Alec Murdaugh? Oh, I wasn't at the kennels. I took a nap. I didn't go up, you know. Pawpaw and Mags went up. You know, Mags loved to fool with the dogs, and, you know, Pawpaw went up with her, and I took a nap till the Snapchat video came out. Oh, actually, you know what? I did go up. I went up in a golf cart, and I just, you know, it was too sweaty. It was too hot. I got out of there. Same with this guy. When he's getting interrogated, he tells police, oh, no, the kids had the knives, two knives. They tried to mug me. I had to take one of the knives out of their hand. They took my knife. He didn't know there was a fucking video. What does that tell you right off the bat? The dude's lying when questioned by police. I mean, we all see the video for ourselves. Look at my last post. But also, even with the video, he's lying in interrogation. He tries to escape without talking to police. He puts on sunglasses. He puts on a hat. He puts on a trench coat. He plays dumb. He doesn't tell his group anything. He's silent. I mean, it speaks for itself. What do you guys think? Still self-defense? It gets better, though. It gets better.
La navaja a Nick de su bolsillo, ¿verdad?
Si se lo dije a la policía, está, pero no recuerdo.
If he gave it to the policeman, I don't know. Interpret needs to correct. If I told that to the policeman, maybe, but I don't remember.
You don't remember if Nick told you they took my knife?
A usted le quitaron el cuchillo y la navaja, le quitaron la navaja.
I don't remember exactly. She tell me something.
So Nick
And I
was,
don't remember where because when we sit down in the two, we not talking nothing.
They don't talk nothing. If it was really a self-defense case, wouldn't he have ran back like, oh, my God, that group of kids just tried to attack me. Did you guys see that? I almost just got mugged. They were beating me up. They were punching me. Holy shit. Oh, my God, let's get out of here. Call the police. Call the police. No, he said nothing. Zero to his group. I mean, what do you think? What do y'all think? Court of public opinion. What do you guys think? Because I know what I fucking think. It's pretty easy from the initial video, first of all. But his best friend here ain't helping his ass. Gets better.
You saw Nick among the group of people when you were walking up, right?
Entre un grupo de personas cuando usted iba caminando, ¿verdad?
Correcto.
Correct.
You could see how the group was acting. You could hear them, right?
Sí, estaban gritando toda la gente. Yelling people.
Yes, they were yelling.
And when police talked to you about it, you didn't believe Nick stabbed anyone, right?
Que Nick hubiera apuñalado a nadie, ¿verdad?
Nunca.
Never.
And you said, he's a big guy, he was in the army, he doesn't need a knife to defend himself, right?
Es un hombre grande, él estuvo en el ejército, no necesita de una navaja para defenderse, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
Boom! He told police he's a big guy, he was in the army, he can defend himself. He was in the fucking army. This is a group of 15-year-olds. The defense is trying to act like, oh, he was surrounded. He was scared for his life. Remember, in order to use lethal force in a self-defense case, you have to be scared for your own life. Now, could he use self-defense in the means of a punch? Yeah. When Dante punched him, could he have punched him back? Sure. Yeah, I'd say that's reasonable. AJ pushing him, could he have knocked AJ the fuck out? Yeah, I'd say that's reasonable. This guy's in the army, 250 pounds, 50-year-old veteran. Can defend himself. His best friend says it right here. He doesn't need a knife. And the 17-year-olds never made any aggression toward him. We're laughing. We're pointing. Mocking. Guy took one punch from a skinny 22-year-old kid and then starts stabbing people. And he was scared for his life. This guy was in war. He's a veteran. He was scared for his life.
And he was in the army in Romania before coming to the U.S., right?
I'm not sure, o sea, no estoy seguro, pero si dije eso porque en los países comunistas el servicio militar es mandatorio. So, él vive en un país comunista, yo vivo en un país comunista, al servicio nos mandan obligados.
I'm not sure if I said that, but I know that he comes from a communist country and the military service is mandatory. I come from a communist country too, where you have the mandatory military service.
And you answered questions about Nick had his knife because he used it to cut ropes. He was going to use it at the beginning and going to use it at the end. Do you remember that?
Correcto.
Correct.
But you told police that you thought Nikolai put his knife back in the vehicle before floating down the river, right?
Puesto su navaja de vuelta, la había dejado
Correcto.
antes de empezar a cortar su navaja.
Correcto.
Correct.
But he fucking didn't. Look at this fuck. This slick-haired fuck making no fucking moves. One of his lawyers said, don't make a move. Fucking motherfucker, dude. Yeah. You looking real cool right now, bitch. Little skinny-ass motherfucker. Eating fucking tofu and fucking bologna. Stabbing people. You took... I mean, the video speaks for itself. He punched the chick. So, if you're a 50-year-old... All right, was he getting mocked by the 18-year-olds? Yes, he was. He probably made a weird comment. They mocked him. He was walking away. They said raper, pedo, all this stuff. He runs at him, charges him like a rhino, like an elephant, like a bull. Because they were mocking him, calling him names. Aren't you the 50-year-old adult, and this is a group of, like, buzzed, maybe drunk 17-year-olds? Maybe use your better judgment, guy. Maybe use your fucking better judgment, guy. I don't care if they were mocking you, if your pride took a hit, if you were upset. You're a 50-year-old adult. These are 17-year-olds on tubes drinking White Claws. Don't charge at them. So then he charges them. The other group tries to help. He punches the white chick in the face. He gets socked by her friend, Dante, punches him in the fucking face. Do they curb stomp him? Do they group attack him, kick him in the head, trying to make him unconscious? No. He doesn't bleed. He's not hurt. He's not close to be going unconscious. AJ, the first guy he stabs, is only pushing him. Pushes him once with one hand. He gets up, tries to shove him again, get him away from the group, and that's when he stabs him. Don't give me that bullshit he was scared for his life. It's clear as day. And now he's even saying to himself, he's a war veteran. He can defend himself. He didn't even think he had his knife anymore. He thought he put his knife in the car. I mean, give me... Whatever.
And you also told police you never saw Nikolai with a knife on the river, right?
No. Bueno, cuando hablamos del río, solamente lo vi con la navaja al principio cuando se amarraron todos los tubos.
No, well, when we were in the river, I only saw him with the knife at the beginning when we were tying the tubes.
When Nikolai got back to the tubes after he walked past you, did you walk back to the tubes?
Las balsas. I'm sorry, please, the interpreter needs a repetition.
Nikolai walked past you
Nicolás,
going back to the tubes,
cuando iba de regreso
right?
las balsas hacia las llamas, ¿verdad?
¿Sí?
Yes.
And he didn't say anything to you then.
I don't remember because I pay attention to the guy punch us and I say, stay there, stay there. I don't want it coming to us.
Nikolai didn't ask for your help or anything?
¿Ayuda cuándo?
Help when?
Ever. He never yelled for help, right?
Fucking ever, guy. Nope.
Yo no vi nada hasta que la...
So the defense is saying he was scared for his life. It was 13 against 1. He was surrounded. Yet his group was 200 feet away. This motherfucker was looking at him. Ernesto was right there in the fucking fray. Other people were walking around. Did he ever yell for help? Oh, I'm getting attacked. I'm getting mugged. Help, help, help. Like a normal person would do. Maybe use their words. Talk to the chicks that come over. Nikolai can speak English, by the way. All his buddies here, I guess, can only speak Spanish. I'm sure they can speak fucking English as well. But Nikolai can speak English. He can. He didn't say a fucking word. I don't think he was drunk. I think he was on some pills. I think he took some fucking Xanax or something. Because the police didn't smell his breath. I don't know if they fucking took his blood alcohol level, but he was on some shit. Go back and look at the video. Guy was fucking nothing behind the eyes. Blank behind the eyes. Not speaking, not trying to walk away. And the defense is trying to say he was surrounded. There was two chicks in front of him, bro. The 17-year-olds were to the right of him. There was two chicks, 17-year-olds to the right. They were saying, leave, leave, leave. He could have been like, all right, word, I'm out. My group's over there. Let me use my words because I'm a 50-year-old adult. All right. Yeah, I'm just looking for my buddy's phone. I'm not trying to cause any problems. Got it. All right, that's my group. That's my group right there. I'm sure the chicks would have been like, all right, get out of here. Go to your group. And he could have walked easily. Defense is trying to say he was surrounded. Oh, my God. He was fucking surrounded. He couldn't get out of there. He was fearful for his life. There was a blonde chick and a 110-pound chick and then a bunch of 17-year-olds. He was fucking fearful for his life. Couldn't get out of there. Didn't once yell for help. Didn't once say, all right, word. Yeah, my bad. I'm just looking for my buddy's phone. My group's there. Let me go past you. Nope. Decided to punch the chick. And then he got socked and he started stabbing people. This case is easy fucking money. Oh, man. I swear to God, if he doesn't get convicted, I'm going to bug the fuck out. I promise y'all.
La señora me dijo que estaba en problema.
I didn't see anything until the lady told me that he was in trouble.
You also didn't hear him yell anything, right?
No.
No.
When Nikolai got back to the tubes, did you walk back to the tubes too?
Sí.
Yes.
No one followed you, right?
No, en el momento que él pasó al lado mío que iba para la balsa, yo estuve quizás unos segundos parado ahí con la persona que nos estaba apuntando y yo le decía, stay there, stay there, stay there. Hasta después de eso, yo me regresé a la balsa.
When Nick, he was walking by me on this side, I stayed standing there, and I told the guy who was approaching us, stay there, and pointing. And then I followed Nick.
You didn't answer my question. I asked, when you walked away, nobody followed you, right?
Didn't answer the question, bitch.
Que yo recuerde, no.
As far as I remember, no.
Si estoy de espalda no puedo ver.
If I'm walking, I can't see from my back. I can see in the back.
And once Nikolai got back to the tubes, he put on his shirt, right?
Of course he did.
Correcto.
Correct.
And again, we're getting to the last minute here. Remember that the defense is saying Nikolai was scared. He was white as a ghost when he came back. He was in shock. He was fearful for his life. You know, when police came up to him, he was very receptive. Let's see what his best friend has to say.
And you didn't see what happened before you saw Nick in the water, right?
No.
No.
So you don't know if he did something violent before you saw him in the water.
No.
No.
You said Nick appeared very scared, worried after he walked back, right?
Sí, es normal.
Yes, it's normal.
Of course.
And
Normal.
you'd never seen him scared like that before, right?
Never. He was very scared when he walked. He never been that scared. And I mean, this is his best friend, mind you.
Nunca.
Never.
And he wasn't smiling, right?
¿Cómo?
He wasn't
What do you mean?
smiling.
Come again?
No.
No.
That would be, you wouldn't expect him to be smiling if he was afraid, right?
¿Quién se va a reír en medio de un problema?
Who's going to smile when you're in the middle of trouble?
I want to show you some frames.
Why don't we break here for lunch, since there seems to be more questions. Members of the jury, we're going to break until 1 o'clock. Same reminders. No.
And the judge cuts it off at the worst fucking time, Judge. Holy shit. I couldn't believe this. The prosecution's best point. You wouldn't be smiling if you were afraid, right? You go back and look at the eyewitness video. When the girls confront Nikolai, he's smiling the whole time. Waving to his group. Hey, guys. Not scared at all. Talking to the 17-year-olds. Yeah, guy, where's my fucking snorkel? The blonde chick's yelling at him to leave. He's like, yeah, okay, motherfucker. Okay, it pans away, then he punches her. Smile. Go back and look. Actually, you know what? And then the judge decides to pan away for fucking lunch. And I was like, all right, well, once they come back from lunch, I'm sure they'll pick up from this point because this was fucking money for the prosecution. Nope. At least not from the videos. Maybe the live stream. I don't know. Let's look, though. Let's look. Let's look. Let's fucking take a gander. Let's see if we can find it real quick. I'm trying to find the fucking video that I played the first time. Guts are hanging out, this and that. Where's the fucking video guy? Yeah, that's him getting arrested with all his fucking bullshit on. Ignoring the police, by the way. I'm trying to find the actual video. If I can, to show that he... Let's see if this shows it. I think this might show it, but we'll see. Oh, all right, here we go. Let's see if he was smiling or if he was actually in fear for his life right before he got physical first. So he runs over. They said the kid slapped the snorkel off his... No, dropped the snorkel like a fucking idiot. Let's see. Girls come up to him. Seems to be smiling right there, waving to his group. Really looks in fear for his life. This looks like lethal force should be used. 17-year-olds. I mean, he's surrounded by 17-year-olds and 2 chicks. Former Army veteran. Smiling. Waving to his... I mean, lethal force, definitely. Still smiling. Still smiling. Yep, there's Dante ready to sock him in the fucking face. Still appears to be smiling. I'd say that's, nervous smile. Oh, they're surrounding him. Okay, they're on his right side pointing at him, 17-year-olds. I'm sure he's very threatened for his life. He's about to die. Yeah, officer, I was about to die. I mean, I'm about to get fucking killed. Still smiling, his fucking fat, gross ass. Still smiling right there. Still waving to his group. Yeah, he looks very distraught. Very distraught. Oh, man, he looks distraught. I mean, he looks like he's in fear for his life. And then he gets socked right in the fucking head. Yeah, he's very, very, very scared. And while we're at it, might as well just look at the fucking arrest video. I mean, whatever, who cares? Does this look like someone who it was a self-defense case? Oh, officers, I had to do it. I would have called you myself. I was in fear for my life. I was very in fear for my life.
Recording started.
Let's see.
Camera recording started.
Appears we were in a camel-colored shirt.
Chime in your back, Peach.
I'm sorry, yeah. No, it's
Just being detained at this point, okay?
Yes.
Why?
D6 dispatch, believe we have the suspect detained. Believe we have him detained at the same.
No weapons or anything like that.
336 has a possible suspect detained at 16.
Nope.
Recording started.
Of course I got no weapons, man. I launched it in the woods. I chucked it in the woods, and I put my hat and glasses on.
336 has a possible suspect detained at 1649. Everybody hold where they're at. We need a photo so we can confirm this. I got it.
Match the description, you big old bitch.
Like I said, you're just being detained at this point, okay, boss? Okay.
I got a photo on my phone.
Okay.
I'll be there in a second.
Yeah. Chain matches. Shorts. What's your name?
Nick.
Nick what?
Nick Mew.
Okay.
Oh, now he talks now. He talks now. He's not a mute, everybody. He's not a fucking mute. When the teenagers were talking to him and the blonde chick and everybody else was talking to him, he's a fucking mute. He talks now. He speaks. He talks. This is great.
What did he do?
This way.
What did he do? Why? What did he do? Was it all those stab people that were bleeding out, guts out, when he came back to our group? What did he fucking do? He didn't tell any of us that he was in fear for his life and he almost got mugged. He didn't tell our group that he was in fear for his life. He almost got killed. What did he do? Anyway, you guys get the point. Octagon Jordan. I'll continue to cover this case if you guys enjoy it. I've been getting a lot of views on it, so I'll continue to cover it. But I think this one's, I think this is pretty clear cut. I look forward to making the conviction video. Hopefully. Anyway, love y'all guys. UFC 300 coming up. Make some videos tonight. Fuck yeah. Love y'all. Peace.